Hi everybody, my name is Jordan Lang. I'm one of the program managers here at Evenbound, and today we're going to talk about 5 common project management pitfalls in HubSpot implementations and how we're going to try and avoid them. So let's dive into it. More than half of HubSpot implementation projects miss their original launch date due to unclear goals, messy data, and weak adoption plans. It's not because HubSpot isn't capable, but it's because the path from purchase to productivity requires structure, alignment, and proactive management. HubSpot implementations are rarely plug and play. They involve multiple teams, timelines, and integrations, all moving parts that need coordination to deliver value. Number 1, unclear goals and success metrics. What happens? Teams dive into setup without defining really what success looks like. Marketing might expect an influx of new leads, while sales is expecting cleaner reporting, and no one's sure how to measure either one. Why does this matter though? Without measurable shared goals, it's impossible to track ROI or even know when the project is done. You might finish the setup and wonder, did this even work? So, how do we avoid this? We're going to start every project with SMART goals. These are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. We're going to define our KPIs to real business outcomes. For example, we're going to increase MQLs by 20% in 90 days or reduce manual lead assignment time by 50%. Finally, we're going to document and confirm all success metrics with stakeholders before kickoff. This alignment prevents confusion later on and helps keep everyone focused on outcomes, not just the tasks. Number 2, underestimating data complexity. What happens? The teams assume data migration will be quick and easy until they discover mismatched fields, duplicate records, or missing data buried deep in the CRM. Why does this matter? Property mapping issues or inconsistent data structures can derail your automation before it starts. A single mismatch between HubSpot and your existing CRM can lead to broken workflows, inaccurate reports, and frustrated users. How are we going to avoid this? We're going to conduct a full data audit before migration to understand what we're all working with. We're going to align field structures across all systems before importing data into HubSpot, and we're going to set aside dedicated time for cleaning and validating your data before the go live. Getting this right from the start saves countless hours of troubleshooting later and sets your team up for clean reporting and accurate automation. Number 3, overlooking change management. What happens here? Even if your HubSpot setup is flawless, users might not actually end up using it. Adoption stalls and the platform becomes shelfware. Why does this matter though? HubSpot's ROI depends on user engagement. If your sales, marketing, or service teams don't embrace the system, automation and reporting will fall flat. How do we avoid this? We involve key users early in the process to gather input and build ownership. We're providing tailored training to each role. Sales teams need different workflows than marketers or customer service reps, etc., etc. And finally, we're going to build a network of department champions to promote adoption and share best practices internally. When people feel ownership in the process, they're far more likely to embrace the change and use HubSpot to its full potential. Number 4, poor timeline and scope control. What happens here? The project might begin with a really ambitious go live date, but timelines can continue to slip as new requests are received. Can we also add lead scoring? What about integrating this other tool? These other requests can pop up and delay the initial timeline. Why does this matter? Scope creep will kill your momentum, eat into your budgets, and frustrate your stakeholders. How to avoid this? We're going to use HubSpot projects or tools like ClickUp to visualize dependencies and approvals in one place. We're going to establish a detailed project plan from the beginning that clearly outlines deliverables, owners, and deadlines. And finally, we're going to identify critical path items early and protect them from disruption. A clear project management process keeps everyone aligned, accountable, and realistic about what can be achieved within the given timeline. Number 5, neglecting post-launch optimization. What happens here? The team hits launch, everyone celebrates and moves on, but in reality, launch is just the beginning. Workflows, dashboards, integrations need continuous improvement and refinement as your business evolves and grows. Why does this matter though? HubSpot's true power lies in iteration. Without post-launch optimization, data quality drifts, automation breaks, and your initial investment can lose momentum. How do we avoid this? We're going to schedule 30, 60, 90-day optimization reviews after the go-live date. We're going to run quarterly audits of workflows, reports, and integrations to ensure everything still aligns with your business goals. Finally, we're going to collect user feedback regularly to understand where the friction exists or where automation could go further. By treating your launch as the start of continuous improvement, not the end, you'll end up maximizing HubSpot's long-term value. So are you ready to turn project management pitfalls into progress with Evenbound? The most successful HubSpot project management implementations aren't just well configured, but they are well managed. Clarity, clean data, user adoption, scope control, and continuous iteration are the backbone of the system that actually drive the results. If you're ready to get your HubSpot investment, Evenbound can help. Our team has guided hundreds of successful implementations, helping organizations streamline processes, align teams, and hit their growth goals faster. If you're ready to turn project management pitfalls into progress with Evenbound, you can reach out to schedule a free consultation to uncover quick wins and long-term improvements. Thanks, everybody.